Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Blue Archive video. So if you guys are not aware, we're gonna have a patch later today, but let's talk about a couple of things, alright? Characters that's coming soon, 2 characters, we've already watched this through in the live stream, but if you guys missed it, I'm going to give you a very short, brief introduction about NOA and Utaha. Now, let's jump into it. Right now, if you look at the total assault roadmap, in terms of the raids that we're getting, this week we should be getting Chiton, we will get Perorozilla in mid-April, and late April apparently we'll be getting a new mysterious raid boss, and that's going to be Gauss. Alright, so that's how the name is in Japan. I'm not sure if they're changing the name of the boss. So I'm going to talk about this boss shortly, because some of the characters that will be presented to us later on will be kind of crucial or meta in dealing against this boss. Now, first things first, we're gonna have 2 characters, NOA and Utaha Cheer Squad. If you gotta pull, or if you really want to pull one character, who should you pull? NOA is going to be the slightly better one. She's far superior, she's very strong, but I'll be skipping on her. So I'm gonna tell you guys why. First things first, we need to look at the patch notes. Alright, so the patch notes, like I mentioned, a bunch of things. By the way, we will all be getting Cheerleader Hibiki for free. So make sure you guys log in to do that particular one. So Utaha, we're gonna jump into her skills shortly. She's more of a producer for turrets. She produced turret, put it on the ground. And then you have NOA. She's more of a focus fire character, which is quite unique, which is why I think she's going to be really strong. And Hibiki, Cheer Squad, you'll be getting her for free for sure. You will, at best minimum, try to get her to at least 3 or 4 stars. My advice, usually I try to refresh as much pyroxenes as I can to get a bunch of stamina during events, to try to get as much of her shards as well. A lot of these characters can be really useful. These are welfare characters that if you miss the event, sadly for new players, they tend to, you always miss out on getting their shards later on. So my advice is that. So let's talk about a few other things first. Double drop reward, you can see bounty, we're gonna have that. Double rewards for campaign lesson, we will have that. Double rewards for scrimmage, we will have that. Alright, so quite a lot of double drops we are still getting. Alright, so, and then you also get commissions. Chiton raid is happening this particular week, as you can see, 28th of March until 3rd of April. So that's going to be quite cool. Now, scrolling down, let's see what other things we are getting. By the way, refresh of the shop. On your mark, Millennium, this is going to be a very cool event. So how this event operates is going to be similar to the other events that we have had. So you can see it's quite straightforward. There's a story, quest, challenge, just like our current one, right? Gotta complete all of these, and then you can see each of these will give the event currency that will give you bonus. At least you have the normal Hibiki. It seems like that's going to be quite good. And then Utaha, the normal Utaha, which I hope a lot of players should have as well. This is going to be crucial to give you more extra points. So apparently it's going to be on this track, right? You can use event points to prep for the big track and field day and get bonus rewards. So this is going to be somewhat like the lessons, it seems. I believe the Onsen Cherino event was somewhat similar to this structure as well. By the way, you also get a lot of bonuses in terms of pyroxenes, as you can see, by logging in every single day. Kivotos, this defense drill will happen next week after the Chiton boss ends, so make sure to be prepared for this as well. Drill is always quite fun for us to do, right? And yeah, this particular one is going to refresh later on as well. Apparently, we'll be getting new products as well, as you can see. Quite cool for that particular one. Area 20th will be open. Quite cool, alright. Additional stage. Max account will be raised to 83. Alright, so that means grounds for even leveling up your characters. I need to farm more books to be able to power up my characters even more. So something to take note of. T7 slot 3 equipment will be added. Okay, so more things to farm for sure. And you can see field day set are as follows. They'll be adding a lot of these. Some characters have a new interaction with them, so make sure you guys look carefully if you're trying to put them in a dormitory. As you can see, this is for Utaha and Hibiki. They have the unique interaction that both of them, if you put them together, very cool. Alright, and then NOA will have her unique interaction as well. New group story will be added as well. Okay, so that's cool. A lot of cool things are being added. So let's talk about NOA, let's talk about Utaha, and why I'll be skipping both these characters. Now, if you guys are not aware, if you guys look at the banner list, right after the NOA and Utaha, we will be having the Bunny Girl rerun. Right now, we have no idea if that's going to happen in global as well, but that's how it is in JP. So I'm going to assume we are following the same order. And then after the Bunny Girl rerun immediately, we will be greeted with part 2 of the tracksuit sportswear event. And this time we have limited characters, which is Yuka and Mari. Now both Mari Sportswear and Yuka Sportswear are super strong. They are really strong, and being limited as well makes them meta. Now NOA and Utaha Cheerleader, these two characters, if you miss out on them, they'll be added to the standard banner. So something for you to always consider, right? There's a chance for you to get them later. Yes, it's going to be super low, but you have to consider that as an option. If these two characters are weak, sure, you can skip out on them, doesn't matter if they're limited or not, but because they are really strong, and I do think for me, I want to try to get both of them, which is why I'll be skipping on NOA, Utaha. I'll be skipping every single banner until these two comes, and then right after these two banner, we're gonna have Himari very soon after. So I need to have at least 48,000 pyroxenes prepared for all of these. There's quite a lot of characters, and we're gonna have, after Himari, I'm not gonna pull for anyone until Mika. I think that's going to be the plan, which is going to be quite a while. So with that being said, let's talk about Utaha Cheerleader in terms of the skills. What can she provide? Now you can see right here, enhances turret for 90 seconds. Turret is enhanced state. Normal attacks will deal additional damage. Change normal skill activations. So that's quite cool, right? So she can basically deal 146% damage with the turret, but she's a 5 cost unit, can be quite costly depending on what you want, right? So you can see every 30 seconds, she deals up to 315% damage to one enemy. Not bad as well. You can see increased attack by 26.6%, and also when attack weaken enemies, deal additional 9.7% attack as additional damage. This is at skill level 10. So Utaha Cheerleader, actually her skill is not super crazy. It's not bad, but it's not like meta or anything. Now NOA is going to be the better between the two, because NOA has something that no other character has, or at least quite a number of limited characters has, and that is going to be this particular skill. So apply focus fire to one target enemy for 40 seconds. Focus fire is where you target one enemy, you force everyone to attack that particular target and decrease their defense by up to 40% for 40 seconds. Right, this is a very cool skill. You can see this is insane. Not only can she apply focus fire, forcing everybody in the raid to hit one particular enemy, you can also, very good against bosses for sure, you can also decrease the enemy's defense by 40%. That's insane. That is actually insane. If you need that, for sure, that's going to be very beneficial. Every 30 seconds, she will deal up to 700% damage to one enemy, and also increase her HP by 26.6%. And last but not least, when you use normal skill, increase debuff duration by 32.1% for 13 seconds. Now, if she's that good, why am I not pulling for her? Now, Focus Fire, like I mentioned, is going to be very strong, but my account is pretty safe because I have one character that has similar role, and that's going to be Swimsuit Izuna. Now let me explain. If you guys are not aware, Izuna Swimsuit, I got lucky with her during the 100 free pulls event. So Swimsuit Izuna has a very similar skill. NOA is a 3 cost, Swimsuit Izuna is a 2 cost. You can see deals 600% of attack as damage to one enemy and focuses assault on the designated enemy for 30 seconds. Now Swimsuit Izuna also has something similar in terms of the debuff. While NOA does have the ability to debuff enemy's defense for up to 40.5%, Swimsuit Izuna actually has an ability right here, you can see, that can decrease enemies' crit damage resistance by 35.9% at level 7. Of course, it goes up at level 10. So you can see the similarity in terms of the role. Unfortunately, Swimsuit Izuna is not someone you can obtain anymore. She's a limited character, alongside with Summer, Swimsuit Chise. And Swimsuit Izuna was the meta back then that was highly recommended by a lot of players to try to obtain. So I do think my account is pretty safe. If I ever need a Focus Fire character, I do have Swimsuit Izuna. I don't really need NOA as much. But if you don't have, it's good to get at least one, because later on, this particular monster right here, which is Gauss, the other boss that we'll be having after Perorozilla, you gotta need either Swimsuit Izuna or NOA to be able to help you with Focus Fire, and both of them are going to be very good right here. So if you care about trying to beat this boss, definitely try to get them. Obviously, you can also rely on your friends, alright? So you can also use your friends' characters, friends' units if you guys are not aware. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. You can also take advantage of your clubs, members, something to take note of. Definitely something to consider, right? So if you are looking to, okay, I didn't know I have that many friend requests, definitely I will be accepting all of these friend requests. Okay, I'm full. But something to consider, NOA, again, she is super solid, super strong, but do you really need her if you have Swimsuit Izuna? The answer is no, because they both have very similar roles. Worst case scenario, like I mentioned, you can still borrow from friends. So I do think waiting for Tracksuit Yuka, Tracksuit Mari, and Himari, that's going to be the character that personally I am going to aim for. So this is going to be the limited character. If you miss out on Yuka Sportswear or Mari Sportswear, you will never be able to obtain these two for 1 year until they rerun. Which, if they ever rerun, right? At least for the swimsuit characters, it seems like it takes them 1 year to rerun. So that's going to be a very long wait. I would rather, sacrifice my chance for NOA, because I know she will always be available. Utaha Cheerleader, she will always be available in the banner. That's my advice for you guys. Alright guys, with that being said, that is going to be it for this video guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, give this video a like, and maybe I'll make more videos once they release the roadmap. Hopefully they'll release a roadmap for April for all the banners coming soon. Yeah, have a nice day. Goodbye.